social media. You see, I've always had a rather weird relationship with social media, both as a consumer and a producer. When I was 12, I made my first IG. When I was 14, I started buying likes. When I was 16, 17, 18, I was obsessively pruning my followers and following list for no good reason, actually. And 2 years ago, when I turned 20, I started a TikTok account, and let's just say it did pretty alright.
This is sick! This is sick!
And as a consumer, it's getting a little bit out of whack. I've started doom scrolling much more on Instagram nowadays. I'm watching more K-dramas, movies, and most recently, I've started comparing myself a lot to people on LinkedIn, and that's definitely not the healthiest thing that I should be doing. So right at the start of 2024, here's what I told myself. It's 2024 now, so Happy New Year, I guess. And yeah, for the past few weeks, I've just been spending way too much time on social media, but I haven't really done anything about it, so to start the new year right, let's take a 1 week social media detox and let's see how that goes. And now, 7 days later, I'm happy to say that I failed. Okay, so let me explain. It was going pretty alright for the first 5 or 6 days. So instead of scrolling on my phone, I replaced it with studying and doing an online course, and that was pretty fine and dandy, I would say. But the problem was that on the 6th day, I actually finished the online course. So the thing I initially replaced my social media consumption with was now gone. And somehow or another, I jumped to the conclusion that the path of least resistance is to just turn on my phone, reinstall TikTok, try to remember my password and fail, try again more and more until I actually log in, and then scroll TikTok and watch Impractical Jokers. That sounds like a mouthful right now, but then and there in that moment, my brain gaslighted me into thinking that that was the easiest thing that I could be doing with my time. But looking back, those 6 days before I caved were pretty good, I would say. It was a really great way to start the year. But that day I reinstalled all my social media. That was also a pretty good day as well. So here's what I think. I've always viewed social media as a vice or something I shouldn't indulge in, so much at least. But maybe deleting social media isn't the answer. For me personally, I think there are too many potential upsides to eradicate social media from my life completely. And what I need to do is to just find a way to stay in control, moderate my consumption levels a little bit, and try to be as disciplined as possible when using it. So despite not hitting the full 7 days or 1 week, I think I'm still pretty happy with how it turned out. I can say that I grew a lot from that experience, and I'm still trying to find ways to make my relationship with social media healthier. And if you have any ideas, feel free to comment down below. I could use the help. So yes, this time I failed. But in the words of Albert Einstein, if you show me a man who has never failed, I'll show you a man who has never tried. So I'll keep trying, and even if I still keep failing, I'll just keep trying again. And again and again and again and again. So cheers bros, have a good weekend or whatever when you're watching this. It's 3:15 AM right now. 5 days without social media, supposedly, and I'm so down bad that I find myself scrolling through Strava, so it is what it is.